Hi there, I'm Mary Purdy, integrative and functional eco-dietitian and author of the book, The Microbiome Diet Reset, a practical guide to restoring and protecting a healthy microbiome. Now, your microbiome consists of all of those microbes, those microorganisms and bacteria that reside in the human gut and provide huge amounts of support to our brain, to our digestive system, to our cardiovascular system, and of course, our immune system. So supporting a healthy microbiome is really important for supporting your overall human health. And what I wanted to do today was to introduce you to one of the recipes in the book on page 93, and that is sauerkraut. It's super duper easy to make, and I thought it would be a great way to showcase what supporting the microbiome might look like from a dietary perspective. So first of all, what I did was to buy this gorgeous cabbage. Look at this thing, it's beautiful. It's like a human brain, it's purple. And this cabbage, I actually bought this a week ago, and I've had about 6 meals from it. And I also am creating this whole fermented foods cabbage today, or sauerkraut today. So if you ever thought that vegetables were expensive and didn't last for a long time, cabbage is your friend. This thing will last forever, and it'll last even longer when you create it into something like a fermented food, like sauerkraut. So what I did was I cut up a bunch of cabbage about 30 minutes ago, put it into this bowl with about a tablespoon of sea salt, and then I rubbed it around and gave it a nice little mixture, nice little massage here, made it feel real nice, and then let it sit for about 30 minutes, as I said, and came back, and it's all nice and wet now. And what I'm going to do now is put it into this jar that I have right here. So I'm gonna take that in there and really just shove it down each time you get it in there. Just make sure it's nice and packed tightly in there, and keep on putting that in there. And just this color is just so lovely. And the thing that's great about purple cabbage is that it offers additional phytochemicals or antioxidant rich compounds that come naturally from the plant that offer additional protection to the body. So this is a great way to get not just fiber in and fermented foods in, but also these wonderful plant chemicals that are very helpful. And then you're going to have some leftover water at the bottom of this jar, or this bowl. Oh, I'm being covered by a bowl. All right, so we get all that in there, and you're going to keep on packing that down as much as possible. And what will happen next is you will leave this overnight, or about 24 hours, however your day works out, and just loosely topped with the lid there. Not too much. And then when you wake up in the morning or the next day, this cabbage should essentially be submerged in water. The water is naturally drawn out by the sea salt in the bowl. And if it's not, then what you're going to do is just add a little bit more water in. So you'll add some more water in, you'll add a little bit more salt in, and then you will either cover it with a lid, real tight, or you will cover it with a cloth. And again, this says fresh, buy local, because I love to buy local and support my local farmers and their regenerative and organic practices that help to support the earth. And you will let that sit from about 5 to 14 days, allowing it to have a little bit of air each day. So just open it up and I'm breathing. Oh, and you might want to actually put something in there to make sure that the cabbage stays down. So you can use a weight. I just filled this jar with some water and just push that down, making sure that it stays in there. And after about 5 days, you're gonna taste it and see what you think. Now, if you're somebody who really likes it to be zing, zing, zingy, you might wanna leave it for a few more days. If you're somebody who has more of a sensitive palate, maybe you wanna stop the fermentation process at that time. But whenever you're ready to stop the fermentation process, you are gonna put this into the refrigerator. And there it will live, and you can utilize it and add it to your various dishes. It can be a side dish or a condiment at your meal, or you can throw it into some kind of an egg dish if you'd like, or put it on top of a rice and bean dish, or you can have it in a burrito or on top of a sandwich, whatever you'd like. But it's a really great way to get vegetables in there because not only is, again, providing fiber and those phytonutrients, but the fermentation that occurs as a result of this natural process allows for the nutrients of that food to be more available to the body. So those vitamins and minerals that we find in vegetables are oftentimes more easily absorbed by the body in the fermented state. And it just tastes kind of fun. It's got a real nice zing to it that adds a little extra flavor to your meal. So you can find this recipe on page 93 and more recipes, as well as just great educational material about how to support your microbiome with diet and lifestyle. You can find this book, if you like, on Amazon. It's at Barnes & Nobles, it's at indie bookstores, or you can order it at your local bookstore if you like. And feel free to reach out to me if you want more free samples of some of the recipes and some of the other documents that I can send single documents to you if you request them from me. You can find that at marypurdy.co or email me directly at mary@marypurdy.co. Thanks so much for tuning in. Here's to your health. Here's to your gut.